Thanks for joining us today on Envision. I'm Deanne Conrad here with Dr. Brian Maher, our superintendent. And of course, when you think of schools, you think of report cards. Usually those report cards are going home specifically with students to measure progress, but as a school district, we receive an annual report card as well from the state. And that information came to us a couple of months ago. We've really been spending some time digging into that to find out, looking at our scores and determining what that means for us as a district and for our students. Spending some time doing that in some work sessions.
And Deanne, you probably didn't deal with this as a student, but I did. When I would get the report card, I always had some good things on my report card. I did.
Okay.
There was always one or two areas that I thought, I can get better at these. Maybe more importantly, my parents thought, Brian, you better get better at these.
I can relate.
Okay, that surprises me. But, and really as a district, we're no different. There are so many good areas where we're really nailing it in terms of our comparisons nationally, our comparisons statewide. And I think from a very big picture, our report card looks very, very good. It's when we drill down where we find areas where we need to really focus our attention so that we can get better in some areas. And we're doing that. We're taking the report card, the data that we get off of that report card, we're taking that seriously and really have focused some efforts in some specific areas.
The school board, of course, has a hand in understanding that and helping the community understand it as well, to give us some direction about where they think our focus should be in terms of programming for students and such. And in our school work sessions, we're chopping through that data, as you said, and looking at those areas that maybe we didn't score as well on, and then understanding a little bit more about why we didn't score as well in that particular area. In Sioux Falls, we're the largest school district in the state, the most diverse, and a lot of different, we have a lot of different factors that go into some of those numbers as well.
Yeah, we really do, and you've nailed it there. Let me go back a little bit about what you talked about, our Board of Education. One of the things we want to do is make sure that our board has an understanding of what that report card says, because in our opinion, the better we can help our board understand it, the better we help our community understand it. So we took the information from the report card and did a public analysis of that report card at a December board meeting. At our just finished January work session, we did a deeper dive into some specific elements within the report card, particularly as it relates to college and career readiness for our students. And we'll do that again in February. So the report card isn't something that we get one time, look at it, and forget about it. For us, it was a December board meeting, a January work session, will be a February work session. We put a lot of time and energy into that, and then tie the results of that back into our strategic plan, which then ties itself into actionable items. So there's a lot of information there that is more than information. It works its way into marching orders, if you will, for our work. And
it is our roadmap. It tells us where we've been, where we need to go, and as we move forward in improving the academic education we provide for students and getting them ready for the real world. And there is a component on that report card that talks about a specific test that we have not given historically in the Sioux Falls School District. So, and that sort of causes our numbers to come down in that particular area. And the consideration then will be, do we use that test moving forward?
We had a really good conversation about that. It really assesses college and career readiness. And I think it's probably an incomplete data point, but at our January work session, we really had a deep dive into that. I know our board has a good understanding of what that means, and really I was pleased that we took the time to develop that concept.
Good. So we want our community to know we're constantly evaluating ourselves based on that report card. And sometimes the information isn't exactly as it appears, perhaps in a headline or in a bullet point somewhere. But we are always moving forward and trying to improve on the academics we
Yeah,
provide.
I'll go back to what I started with. I think when you look at our report card, if this report card was the report card of one of my own children, I think I would say to my wife, hey, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But I would also say to my child, hey, you can get better in these areas. And that's where we are.
And that's what every parent should
From
say.
a very big picture, I know I'm biased, but I'm very proud of our district and what we have accomplished and what I think we will accomplish. But I'm not naive enough to think we're perfect.
Yeah.
We've got some areas where we can improve.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us today on Envision. We hope you better understand the annual report card, and if you need more information, certainly you can check out those work sessions as well. Thanks for joining us today.